So yeah, I took my own little home COVID test, and there's the COVID right there.
Yeah, I see him. It's cute.
So
does he have eyes?
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah, I see 2 eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
안녕하세요. 딸셋엄빠TV 절운동 열심히 하는 그리고 영어 좀 잘하는 딸셋아빠입니다. 코로나 사태로 건강은 물론이고 아이들 공부에도 많은 염려가 있으시리라 생각합니다. 저희 딸셋엄빠네는 미스터 테리라는 훌륭한 미국인 선생님과 특별한 인연이 있어 화상으로 영어를 공부합니다. 딸셋아빠가 미국에서 유학하던 시절 아버지처럼 돌봐주셨던 은사님이십니다. 특별한 내용은 아니지만 우리 아이들이 미스터 테리와 화상으로 놀이처럼 영어를 배워가는 과정을 공유합니다. 자, 미스터 테리's Happy English World 시작합니다.
구독해줘.
Okay.
Mr. Terry, I'm recording now.
Okay, well, I was going to give you a song here that was related to your life change. I thought you might enjoy it because you were in the States and you enjoyed this style of music. So here, let me pull this out. Maybe you remember this group.
Yes. Mr. Terry, actually, I don't have much time.
Okay. All right, well, at any rate, let me,
잘 갔다 오세요. 네, Joe has come from school.
Okay, let me go to Skype here and stop sharing here. Anyway, so yeah, I took my own little home COVID test, and there's the COVID right there.
Yeah, I see him. It's cute.
So,
does he have eyes?
Yeah, can you see it?
I see 2 eyes. Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see. But okay, so anyway, yeah.
Hold on, Mr. Terry. I have an emergency call.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah. No problem. Okay.
Not.
By the way, Mr. Terry, thank you for your helping my kids. I mean, teaching English. They really enjoy it.
Well, I'm glad they enjoy it because after all, if they don't enjoy it, they're not going to learn anything. But I'm very happy to be able to teach them. They're great little kids. Well, not so little now. I mean, what, Gian's 12 now? How old is Gian?
Gian is 12.
Yeah.
초아가 지금 11살 되나? Korean age. Gian is 13. Yeah, Choa is 11.
Yeah, so I mean, I've known them basically Gian almost all her life, and Choa all her life, pretty much. So anyway, so yeah, I'm happy to teach them, do what I can to help them and find ways to learn focus. I haven't done as well over the last 3.5 months as I would like to have because I've been involved in that project I told you about, and that was hideous. It took all my spare time. It was a very difficult project, and it primarily involved working out computations for, mass, relating to mass and energy dissipation over distance. So, and the mass it wasn't just a homogeneous mass. We're talking about heterogeneous masses as well. So it was not fun. That's why I was tired many times when I was giving the classes, and I even tended to fall asleep, which I hated to do, but you know, I was tired. Anyway, that's all done. That's behind me. That was for this trip that I'm going to take to the United States. And
great, yeah, great. I'm glad to hear that you've done it well.
But the thing that I did do, which I'm happy with, is at this point I've created a way to bring more interest to the program, the little creatures videos. I think the kids really like those little, I like those little creatures videos. I think the kids do too, they're cute. And
yeah, actually, while I'm editing your video with my kids, I also enjoyed your creature video.
So
yeah, it's funny.
They are funny, they are great. So
yeah,
you know,
and it has some lesson.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. So the thing is, in the videos, in the classes that I ran before, what I tended to do was mix words with videos that I would present, and that's a great approach too, because it keeps the class broken up and keeps it more interesting for the kids. So I'm going to continue with that, but in the classes in which I'm presenting an entire book, and right now we're just doing the easy books, the Dr. Seuss books, I need to find a way to,
I like your progressing style, the structure of your teaching style. First, you say hello, and same, hi, pretty, ugly, hungry, something like that. And then, dancing to wake kids' brain up, and then creature video, and then Dr. Seuss story.
Right.
And dancing and goodbye. And before you say goodbye, you teach them like what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but every time you make the question differently. The day before, the day after, something like that. Then kids, they think. I enjoyed it.
Because when you're doing it with dates, then you've got a concrete thought in there, past, present, future,
Right.
And that's exactly why I've approached it in that way. So, I'm giving them different approaches for, different sentence structures for past, present, and future. And so.
Yeah, I noticed that kids, when you ask them questions, they say mistakenly, the day before yesterday is, then you say the day before yesterday was.
Right.
So you let them know what is the past and what is the present.
Exactly.
So I think it's a good way to learn and get things naturally.
Right. So the thing is that one of the big differences that they have between Korean and English is, in Korean you just count the months, whereas in English the months are all named.
It's easy. But yeah, English, they have different names and history.
Right.
And like octopus, right? But it's 8, but it's a what is it? 10th month, right?
Well, so the thing is, it's October was actually named after a Roman emperor. So many of the months were named after Roman emperors. So, for example, Octavius for October, Augustus Caesar for August, and so on. Julius for July. So the point is this, that each of those names is specific to something that's not even in English culture. It's not even in U.S. culture. It goes way back in time. So a lot of people don't have, even in the United States, don't have a clue as to where those names come from. But it's irrelevant. As long as they know the names, that's the important thing. And because they've got...
Don't worry about it, Mr. Terry. Even though I'm Korean, some Korean words I don't, remember or don't know the exact origin of the word.
Right. So then,
telephone calls.
So where I'm going to go from here then is once they're fairly sufficient with the months and going backward and forward on the days, then is getting into time of the day, and then that's going to naturally flow. What I'm doing now will naturally flow into time of day and move from there. So that way it's building that structure of past, present, and future throughout. So it'll help them later on when they're trying to figure out,
maybe people watch your video clip, Mr. Terry's Happy English Word. They may think you just play with kids, because you say some same words, but I think they don't understand how you try to teach kids language.
It's through repetition that you learn language. I know that because right now I'm trying to learn Thai.
Yeah, repetition. That's the point. Yeah, repetition. Yeah, that's the point. So I don't complain anything. And by the way, I heard that you are planning to visit your hometown soon.
Well, I'm planning to visit the U.S. and in that trip, I'm going to be visiting a couple of places, visiting friends, and it may very well be the last trip I make to the States. I don't know. But at any rate, so I'm going to be gone a month, which actually is a short time. The last time I went to the States, I was there for 6 months.
Yeah, compared to 6 months, 1 month is not a long time. Yeah, short time, I mean.
So that's going to be, and then of course, I had talked to you about the possibility that the end of June, I may be in Korea too. So we got to look at all that stuff going on. It's going to be a busy summer period for me.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, welcome to Korea, anytime. So yeah, I expect you to be here, as soon as possible, and I want to ride bicycle with you.
That sounds good. Because I need to get out on the bicycle. Like I say, this project kept me literally indoors for more than 3.5 months because I had so much work with it. It was very frustrating for me. Very frustrating. It's a project that involved so much effort, so much work. It was like when I was back at university and having to do research and put out a paper on based on the research, at the same time maintain my classes. I don't need that again. I'm almost 70 years old.
I'm sure you enjoyed it, and that work made your brain younger. I'm sure.
The work made my brain tired. I'll guarantee you that.
Yeah, tired, but younger.
Well,
your brain must have felt younger.
All brains.
Hold on. This is an important call.
Go ahead.
Let me excuse. Hi. Yeah, telephone calls.
What's that?
This was an important one.
Yeah.
Anyway, then you are going to visit your friends and families, right?
Friends and family, that's correct. And then, like I say, it's got to be a quick trip. I would spend more time, but the situation is, the situation in the world right now is one that we can't anticipate one way or the other as to being good or whatever. Right now, everything's progressing in a negative direction. So that means the problem is, like with COVID, there's a number of hoops that I had to jump through just to be able to get to the US and be able to return to Thailand. So for example, okay, I was able to arrange the test to go to Thailand. I had to take this test within 24 hours of my flight. So I took that this morning. Now, when I'm in the United States, I'll have to undergo 2 more tests before I can return. And then when I get back to Bangkok, I have to be tested a 3rd time. And that means I'll have to spend at least a night in Bangkok at a hotel, which is an unanticipated additional expense. But, you know, these are the kinds of hoops that the country's arranged in order to try and, you know, keep COVID away as best as possible. The Thai economy has been very badly hurt by the COVID situation. So they're doing the best they can to keep it away. But
yes,
that's
so, Mr. Terry, just keep in mind, 3 important things. First one, mask and distance.
oh,
And
I showed you
washing your hands.
Yeah, I showed you my
with
mask.
soap.
You remember that picture of the mask I showed you?
Yes. So, Mr. Terry, and I want you to be safe and please be healthy.
Yeah, we're trying that. I can't wait to get back, because once I get back here, I'll be free, since the project is finished and I'm never going to undertake another one like that. I'll be free to go out and roam on the bicycle. And ultimately, that's going to be very health inducing, because I'll be riding up and down this mountaintop to get to a temple, as you know. And at this temple, then I have a place I can meditate in quietude and in nature. So I love that.
Yeah, I love that too.
So anyway, so then like I said, I really can't wait to get
so
back.
Then, is it round trip ticket?
It's a round trip ticket that I got
So
to the States.
When do you arrive? I mean, when do you come back to Thailand?
I returned to Bangkok on June 3rd.
June 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll leave May 31st. The reason I'm arriving at June 3rd is, again, when you travel halfway around the world, this, as you know, this side of the world is about halfway ahead in the day space than the West is, and the United States is. So right now, if like time in New York right now is about 2:15 in the morning. Whereas here in Thailand right now, it's 2:15 in the afternoon. And of course in Korea, it's 4:15.
Okay.
So the point is that that's going to be one extension. Plus I've got 37 hours of waiting time in airports. Again, jumping through hoops to be able to arrange flights that are reasonably cheap that will get me back to Thailand. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, June 3rd is when I expect to arrive. If all goes well.
Anyway, while you are staying in US, we can have a chance to get in touch with, right?
Maybe, if I can find access to the internet. That's going to be really difficult now because of...
I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm not going to force you to do it, but if you have a chance to have time or chance to have an access to the internet, just say hello
Right.
to us.
Well, I'm hoping that I will get access, because also, you know, I'm going to be on my own working on languages while I'm overseas if I can get access to the internet. If I don't get access to the internet, well, then I'll have to be practicing on my friends who have no idea what languages I'm speaking.
I hope not. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Terry, I think you have little time because you need to pack, you need to take care of your house in Thailand. So
Yeah, that's what I need now. Yes.
Yeah, give our best regards to your family and friends.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, July in Korea.
Let's hope so. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you again.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Have a good month.
Yeah, bye.
어때요?
유익하셨다면
구독과 좋아요
그리고 알림 설정은
사랑입니다.